Hi there, I'm Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com. This is the Volatility Report. Reminder, this is for education purposes only. None of this should be considered investment advice. Options have risk. Hey, tonight, go to our blog. You can see my hit on Square, but more importantly, you can sign up for the VIX Made Easy webinar right on the blog post below. Real easy. All right, super easy to check out. Get yourself registered. It should be a fun presentation. Yeah, and people are talking about the rally today, and I want you to note, Walmart's up big, retail is up big. Even Target, which had abysmal earnings yesterday, is up. Home Depot's up. All the retailers that got slammed yesterday are looking much better. Meanwhile, you also have Procter & Gamble, which is up big. People are all excited about Nelson Peltz getting on the board. He's going to be a change agent allegedly, but so markets are up, and you see Russell's up over 1%, the S&P up 0.5%. We've seen this really nice move in volatility. We've seen this nice move in VIX. Haven't seen a huge move in the VIX futures yet. So if I pull up VIX, they're off some, but the D's future is still 1270. That's not small. That is still a decent bid, although the spread's only 90 cents. So I think that's a little tight. It points towards some belief that volatility is going to fall off further from here. Whether that ends up being the case, we'll see. But that's the way everything's lined up right now. Everyone seems to think that volatility is going lower, not higher. That's the way things are pricing themselves. But what's really going on? Why are we up big and vol down? Japan. EWJ, the Japanese ETF, is up 1.16%. That's important. It had been Japan had gone from EWJ had gone from 60 down to a low of 57.5. So not a bad sell-off. Not a bad little sell-off at all. I like that. I think that there's a real decent chance that could be interesting. It's interesting the way that's moved. But, I look around and it looks like today, it's still early, but today the face ripper? Was yesterday the bottom? We've made up everything we gave away yesterday. I don't know if yesterday was the bottom or not, but it's certainly pricing itself like there is some potential for us to continue to rally. So what am I going to be watching? Well, we're going to look at Walmart today. We're going to look at all the FANG stocks, Apple's up, AMAT, Amazon, all those stocks we're going to look at. We're going to look at TLT, the treasuries, that it had been so strong, it's now kind of finally backed off. Gold is one that we thought was a little overdone. And we'll spend a little time looking at VIX, which could be interesting. We think that there's a real chance that, I've got a play in mind that I might add in chat wrap in VIX specifically that I like. Square, I talked about Square on Bloomberg, and I'm going to maybe talk about Square a little further. It's a name I still really like. Now I've got a position on that I'm working to close. So, obviously that's going to dictate what I'm doing. But I'm going to be paying attention to that, VX, and also, like I said, following IBM, following Walmart and some of these other names on the different pieces. Now that Peltz won Procter & Gamble, it might be worth taking a little look at some trades in Procter & Gamble as well. And that's probably going to drive the bulk of my trading. There are a lot more earnings coming up. Best Buy had earnings yesterday. They're getting beat. And then NTAP up big. They had great earnings. I'm gonna play with this one as well. So we've got a lot of names to play with, but I think I'm gonna be mostly in indexes and some VIX stuff today. I think that's gonna the way things are gonna line up. Hope everybody has a great morning. You can email me marketoptionpit.com or call me 88-TRADE-01 with questions.